There you are. The hell took you so long?
It's about time. I was about to fly down and loot your bodies.
Not now, neighbor. Well, you said you found something. Hand it over. That's it? Just one slate? After losing so much of our crew, it better be a map with a big red X on it. Well, I'll be damned. Legacy wasn't referring to Crix's fortune. It's the name of an actual ship. A Galbank transport probably loaded with credits.
Never heard any stories about a Gal Bank ship going down. And even if it had happened, it would have been picked clean years ago.
No, neighbor. Think. If Galbank covered it up, and over time, the location was eventually forgotten, it wouldn't be on anyone's radar. Okay, this changes things. Now that we know what we are looking for, we have to narrow the search. Well, that is not necessarily true. Let us start with what we know. It was a Galbank ship, which means the company is going to have records of where it went down. Neva, weren't you working on a deal with Rokov? Something about a big-wig charity event on one of Trident's Starliners?
Are you serious? I've been working on that gig for 3 months. That's my score.
Ay, Dios mío. Will you shut up about your score and think for a second? That Starliner has a Galbank VIP suite aboard, which means... Come on, Neva. This isn't hard.
Which means a Gal Bank exec will be aboard. We grab their credentials and get ourselves into the Gal Bank archives in New Atlantis. Holy shit, that might actually work. I'll send a message to Rokov right away.
Pack your bags, Rook. You're going on vacation. And since you've earned it, take this gun with you. Might come in handy when Rokov screws everything up as usual. Good, because that is exactly what you are going to be doing. Neva and I are too well known to walk around the Starliner without being recognized. If Trident Security spotted us, it'd be over. I need you to board that ship, make contact with Rokov, and get me those credentials. Don't be stupid. You gotta look at the big picture. We do this right, and we are all getting paid for this job. Oh, before you leave, I wanted you to know that I took what you said about Mathis into consideration, and I've decided to let him join the fleet. There's no need to cover for him. Your first impression told me everything I needed to know. That's it then. Next stop for you is Rokov Starliner, the Siren of the Stars. And remember, Rokov does not need to know anything about Grixis' legacy. For now, it's just between us. Now get out of here.
Hey, Rook, before you head out, I need to have a word with you. Meet me at the last Nova after you wrap things up with Mathis.
If you need credits, hit up the mission board. Need something?
Hey, I wanted to thank you one last time for not ratting me onto Delgado. And telling him how much I pitched in. That was pretty damn cool. If he would have found out what I was planning, well, I don't even want to think about what could have happened. What? No, you gotta be crazy. All I'm gonna do is lay low for a while, pick up a few jobs from Voss, and maybe get drunk. Yeah, I guess I can't blame you for saying that. I could have gotten us both killed. Look, we don't have to be best buddies or anything, but if you ever need something, an extra gun or whatever, I got your back. You just, take care of yourself out there. Hey, don't forget that I owe you one. Check back with me and maybe I could help out your crew or something, yeah?
Every captain here is under strikes. Anything for the fleet.
Yeah? So there. I am. You see security on my tail, and my grand...
There you are. All right, look. I've been lining up a score with that asshole Rokoff on the Siren of the Stars for months. I'm not about to let a payday slip through my fingers. So guess what? You're gonna finish the job for me.
My friend's got a...
Of course you'll get a cut. That's how everything works around here. Why would this be any different? Rokoff's been tipping me off about some kind of bullshit charity event that the Siren of the Stars is hosting. At the event, they're gonna give away something called the Earth Savior Award, which is worth tens of thousands of credits. So it's simple. While you're on the Siren, swiping those Galbait credentials, I want you to grab that award and bring it to me.
Blow your heads off and serve the guts as sushi. Now.
Yeah, very funny. You're hilarious. You should stand up on the bar here and start telling more jokes. Look, you can make all the jokes and excuses you... Either way, Then it's settled. Good. All right, Rook. Hit me up if you got questions.
You've got ship services?
Sure.
It's not... All right, let's see what...
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband.
You want to stay anything ship-related? No, but I bet you would.
Star Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband, and you can be on your way. All right, you're good.
Captain Rook, do you require my assistance?
Aha! The brains of the operation. Need something?
Can I have a moment of your time?
Howdy, Skipper.
This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. All ships, we have a hostile in orbit. Deadly force is authorized. Weapons free. Let's take him down.
Their engines are toast. Can we board now?
Won't be enough left for stealth. Look alive! I
All ships, we have a hostile in orbit. Deadly force is authorized. Hostility will not be tolerated.
Right now.
done.
Don't move, Nesha!
Stay safe, buddy.
Catherine Louisiane keeps demanding we look into her husband's murder. Yeah. It's hysterical.
And what can I do for you today? Copy that. Hey, this is where we will have to part ways. I have something important to take care of. And I have to take care of it on my own. Hey, you're not getting rid of me that easily. Just some outstanding business on the platform that I've neglected for far too long. If you are still on Neon, I'll give you a call. Or if you go off-world, I'll leave a message for when you get back. I'll be happy to hold down the fort until we see each other again. See you later, Constellation.
Howdy, partner. What's shaking? Interesting? Well, spit it out, Captain. Huh? I'm just supposed to hand over stuff because... why, again? Oh, sharing, huh? Do you have anything interesting for me, then? All right. So you scratch my back, I scratch yours. That kind of thing? Got it, Captain. I'll keep my eyes peeled for anything that might make your day. Oh, just don't forget to return the favor now and then. Oh, and this one's for you. Just a little something to get the ball rolling. Well, if it isn't the hero of the hour. Sure, just don't ask for the candy bar. That's mine. Till next time, my friend.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Are you working toward that next technological leap? Then let Ryujin Industries help you.
The Borealis.
Cause any trouble on a dragon?
This Aurora stuff, it's blowing my mind.
I was wondering where you were. I missed you. You know, you are more to me than just some privateer that I have to babysit. No, we are more than that. We have a bond. The kind of bond only forged well, whatever this is. Have a drink with me. That's the spirit. You know, when I was grounded, I was not looking forward to babysitting whatever psychopath or thrill-seeking asshole that's signed up to the Vanguard. Then I saw you, though, and when we locked eyes across that shitty little bar, I knew that you would be different. That you're the kind of person to help a friend in a bind. As a proud officer of the mighty United Colonies Fleet, we are expected to spread the influence of our republic far and wide. As a result, the brass expects every dutiful member of the Navy to be unburdened by the nuisances that might plague your average civilian. So, when traveling to distant worlds, the UC provides each officer a UC allowance card. So when it comes to paying for food, medical assistance, alcohol, it's never a problem. Until you lose it. Which I have. Hold your horses, Constellation. Look behind you. Second floor of the club, man in the window. Hey, you! I was wondering where you were. I missed you. You know, you are more to me than just some privateer that I have to babysit. No, we. Well, have a drink with me. That's the spirit. You know, when I was grounded, I was not looking forward to babysitting whatever psychopath or thrill-seeking asshole that's signed up to the Vanguard. Then I saw you, though, and when we locked eyes across that shitty little bar, I knew that you would be different. That you're the kind of person, as a result. So, when traveling, until, which I... Came here for a good time, and he spent his entire time on his communicator. Or never sleeps. The Astral Lounge is the biggest club on the platform, and it caters to not only the clientele on the dance floor behind us, but also to a second, more exclusive group of people. There are VIP rooms upstairs. Each one has a clear view of the dance floor, and we have a clear view of them. I doubt the man up there is a serious player in the galaxy, but I'd say he does all right for himself. Likely responsible for the movement of hundreds of thousands of credits, moving from one planet to the other and back again. Back and forth, back and forth. Must get tiring. Likely came here for some much-earned rest. But he's only half glanced at the dance floor all night. So distracted. You won't be paying for our drinks. He will. Sometimes I can barely hear myself think down here. But it's nice and quiet up there. If you can pay, you can get each VIP room to yourself. To relax, have a drink, and forget your troubles. While his eyes are down here, anyone could easily make their way up there, get into his room, and take his cred stick right from his pocket. All while his mind is light years away. Now you're getting where I'm coming from. And I was worried you had something close to a conscience. He's been on that call for hours, and he's been increasingly looking distressed with every hour. The last thing on his mind is the club, and what criminal elements might be hiding in it. Assuming you have dexterous fingers, he should be none the wiser.
Hold it right there. Oh, you want to do this the hard way. Neon security, stand down.
He's looking pretty mad. Perhaps about some overpriced food shipments that got lost on their way to a colony. Or the stock that he just shorted. Just hit a brand new high. Whatever it is, it's definitely not the fact that you pulled his own credits from his pocket. Well done. This could be a new career for you, if the whole constellation thing doesn't pan out. Let me take that off your hands. Here, let me get the bill. That's a good question. Say, what do you say we get out of here? This place has worn out its welcome. Come on. I know a place.
Welcome to Calback, the Settled Systems' premier financial institution. Have you tried
Settled
one of our
systems are sadly no stranger to terraform
Calback
attacks,
ATMs
but how and why they occur is barely understood. Colonial Health and Human Services will be holding a service for the relatives of the deceased, offering their sincerest condolences.
Everything good? Nothing to report?
Nope, nothing. Pretty slow day so far.
Landing platform C.
I only fly on pirate ships.
Calback ATMs are spread
You could call me
throughout
a bellboy.
Enjoy one of our distinct coffee flavors.
What was the name of
Getting pretty late. What time is it?
Let Ryujin Industries help you. But here.
So I told them, sorry.
one here. Neon security, drop.
He's looking pretty mad. Perhaps about... well done. Here. That's a... say. Landing platform C. Yes, I think I'd like 21. Not that, no matter how, more than it didn't mean. There, I'd stand. Was it better? Mm-hmm. Born and raised. Soon the and to make in the end. I never did. Never knew. Used to pour over like me. Lost it. Whatever. Unfortunately, was never a. It was only. His name was Gull. He called. Easy. Best way to do. I thought it would never. Until one day, in the end, what's it to? I'd only. He had his armor. It's seemingly the streets. I was. That's an education. Still when he started it. Oh, he told me. He stood up. He told unable to. Then he said, He's nearly... I ran away. It was the first... They were glancing. I wanted to... But they kept... Words are... I had no idea. Immediately, I... Wasn't the first. The thing must... It was the first. She looked at the gun. Turns out... They were trapped before these... Then... Made to do... I wanted it. But even I... When she rapped... When she slumped along... He rushed up to... All my dreams. After that... Wasn't long. I kept my... All those... They looked at me. He looked at me. As I watched... I am a... Hello? Not a problem. Good to stretch your legs.
Then things are moving forward.
Nice job, bro.
I was certain we'd... Did you discover... Legacy. Why does that sound familiar? Wait a moment. Are you telling me Delgado may have actually located Crix's legacy?
I suppose it's possible, sir. Intelligence picked up a bit of chatter on that subject recently. We assumed it was some sort of tall tale or a story to attract recruits to their cause.
What?
Well, we can solve that little mystery in about 10 seconds. Let me see what we have here. Nope. There are no records of a Gal Bank transport named the Legacy in the database. I think Delgado's trying to manipulate you. What do you think, sir?
I think there's no record because Gal Bank is hiding something. Delgado's no fool. If he risked his own neck to get that information, then he must be on to something. We have to take this seriously. What's your next move? Clever, Delgado. Very clever. If I were in your place, I'd be trying to do the exact same thing. We can't let Delgado get his hands on what could potentially turn out to be the largest haul of credits the Crimson Fleet's ever seen.
Maybe I should head out to New Atlantis, sir. I could press the Gal Bank execs for information. Get ahead of everything.
No. Let's allow this to run its course. We have our agent here feeding us information. I think that's good enough for now. There's more to this than just finding the location of the transport. Jasper Crix was clever. For some reason, he never got there. It's imperative that you do. If the Crimson Fleet gets its hands on a transport full of currency, it would be disastrous for the settled systems. I need you to do whatever you can to bring us more information. And for God's sake, don't kill anyone on that Starliner. You're both dismissed.
network secure? If it's not, I'm sure we'll find out quick.
About time you showed up. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, I don't know, 3 years now. And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence. Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are closing in on a huge score of our own, Delgado orders me to help you out. Because the only way to achieve a win is by agreeing to play the game in the first place. Worst case scenario, I don't make the fleet, but I end up a couple thousand credits richer. That's almost a win-win, don't you think? Happy? Oh, I'm thrilled. Still, this leaves me with a lot of unknowns, and in our line of work, unknowns get you killed. So Neva's message said you were here for Dombrowski. Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something else you were sent here to steal? Okay. So why are you targeting a Gall Bank exec anyway? Oh, I see. We're playing this game now. Fine, fine. Well, you might as well turn around and hop back aboard your ship because you're not getting near Dombrowski without my help. You're insulting my intelligence. Delgado wouldn't send you all the way out here without specifically telling you what you're allowed to offer. I'll tell you what, I don't want money. Fine. You want to play it that way, and suit yourself. Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working. Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Terran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt. Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's not black tie. This card will allow you to access the Starfield ballroom. If you need my help, I'll be relaxed. Head inside and... Well, you better learn. Oh, there's one. Meaning that you lose. Anyway. Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the gala.
An open bar would have... I heard it... Enjoy the rest of the event.
So, his behavior towards women. All I know... Don't forget to donate to the cause.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Let's put it this way. He screwed over so many people. It's for the society. That's all then? Okay. Quite a lovely start. Yes, he's some kind of a top dog over at Sheila Holbrook. Nice to have met you.
Hello. Dombrowski is married to some poor woman that he constantly leaves behind in New Atlantis when he goes on his business trips. Well, that was boring.
I certainly hope that he's been spending a lot of... Nice to have met you.
Yes. Yes, I am. Why do you ask?
In my cabin. I'll have you know.
Now, if you'll excuse...
Welcome to the purser's office. I've only seen it briefly. Unfortunately, is there anything else? Don't forget to tell your friends how much you enjoy the cruise.
Sorry, do I know you? Okay, wait, are you seriously... are you trying to pick me up? Look, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm already seeing someone, and my partner doesn't like competition. He gets very jealous. I can't believe this is happening. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this... What's it gonna take to make us... Ugh, I should have destroyed that disgusting letter. Fine. You win. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme where thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them. I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabe. If he doesn't want to co-op, good luck. I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
several times, and I can assure you that the route is quite safe.
Must you continue? Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do something as foolish as that? Okay, there's no need for that kind of talk. I'm sure we can work something out, right? Here, take it. Take it, and go.
That view is absolutely...
You look a bit lost in these surrounds. Hello? You... Oh, I'm afraid that's a bit outside my wheelhouse. I work for UC Security. Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, whatever you think you know about... Yeah, but before anything you try to... And since I work...
Have you tried the canopies?
Don't forget to keep your Starview pass handy at all times, or you won't have access to the ballroom.
I saw your little which is why it's threat. We need harder. The problem is it. Smart. I think the best. Manipulate if you could. Don't worry. One more thing. I prefer you... Anyway, I better start packing. Go do something useful, okay?
The society chair?
Hold up. Wait a second. You're Captain Rocco's guest, right? Didn't expect it. Sorry to give you trouble. Oh, sorry. You're... Tell you what. Maybe you can hold. Feel free to look around, but... Don't consider me the control.
May I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency.
I was wondering if you would... It's time you stop. I always took him for a fool. But I can't believe he's stupid enough to have gotten mixed up with the Crimson Fleet. Still, why would I possibly want to... Claudia said that. You sure? Damn it! That means my money's already gone. And Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't want to end up on the Crimson Fleet shit list. But if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I'll end up in jail. This is a lose-lose situation for me.
Passengers, may I have your attention, please?
At least I walk away with... Yeah, just remember...
Please report to
better
your
tell
cabins
Dombrowski
in
to
an
wait.
orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
There's no cause for alarm. Our security team would appreciate...
Well, you must be the one who's been accosting... I'm uncertain. Au contraire. First, it's... And second, since we're speaking... I see. In blunt, I assume that... Oh, it was actually a rather easy... It's the only thing of... It appears we've reached... Oh, of course. Now, if you...
The Siren of the Stars is now in emergency...
Well, looks like everything worked out.
and proceed to your cabin.
I'm glad one of us did. I'm just hoping you'll... You know... So he told you to... I wouldn't want... Anyway, I suppose I owe you one. Nonsense. If there's one universal constant you could... Well, I suppose this is where we part company. Hopefully the next time we meet, we'll be aboard the Key.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Captain Rook, it is.
Just tell me how many zeros I need to add to the offer.
I'm sorry, sir, but we can't sell to you. UC citizens only.
Ah.
corporate skills? Ryujin is hiring.
New Atlantis is a really safe city, which is cool if you like that sort of thing. To each their own. Hey? Yeah, good talk. Yeah, find a gal bank teller and deposit all your creds into my bank account. It'll be paid, of course. Eventually. Trying to get a job at Gal Bank. It's the big building with the word Gal Bank on it. I'm sorry you feel that way. Anyway, yeah, I'd like to be a banker. It'll be fun. Tempting. But I want to work for an evil greater than myself. And no one person can be as evil as a bank. But tell you what, come back in a few hours, and if I don't get the job, I might reconsider.
Alien life on Jemison ain't exactly friendly, so hard to spread out. Only appropriate, we reach higher and higher for the sky. Pretty easy to forget about those left at the bottom.
What? I want to sell a plush? Not great. They said I lacked pep. I looked up the word. It sounds like an illness. I pray it's fatal. If only... Well, Now I need to find work somewhere else. My landlord keeps asking for this thing called rent. I told him I could pay him with a potion that would turn him into a newt, but he refused. Don't know why. Seems like it'd be an improvement. But what do I know? Certainly not enough to be a banker. Yeah? Is this one of those cults I hear so much about? I hope you at least got cool robes. Wow, you pay less than even Galbank. I'm impressed. But it's still not enough to sway me. But... yeah... I think I'm gonna need creds. Up front. And a skull. Preferably with the brain still in it. In exchange, I might show up to work 2, maybe 3 times a week. Deal? Alright. Guess I'll gather my potions and head to my post. You do have a post for me, right? That sounds dismal. I'm on my way.
Could go for a drink right now. Even for the flavored water that the Viewport Lounge calls alcohol.
Now listen, I have a lot on my plate right now. You don't look like a new high. Constellation? As in the elusive and mysterious constellation. Oh, wow. I used to read stories about you guys when I was a kid. Wow. Oh, this is perfect. Kismet, really. I have a business proposition for you that could help us both out. Very lucrative. So you see right through me. You've got a good eye. You are just the person I'm looking for. Well, confession time. I might just be a little desperate. See, the world of credit analysis, dealing with deadbeats and reprobates is, it's a tough field. What I need is a ringer, someone that can collect some of our top delinquent offenders. What I need is you. You work with me, and the fee you get will be huge. Yes! So, we got a Galaxy-class con man took out a loan to franchise a restaurant. Turns out, surprise, it was a scam, and Dieter Maliki Jump's system. Now, he's holed up in a literal shack in the middle of nowhere. Can you believe it? The job is simple. Get Dieter to pay. And we don't want him dead. We don't want him hurt. Just close his account like an honest citizen. I'll send over all the details. You find Dieter and bring his account current. I hate to end on this note, but, not everyone's a straight arrow. If you cut a deal with Dieter, honestly, I have no way of knowing. But don't expect any more jobs from me. Best of luck. I believe in you.
Your buddy Rokov is aboard the Key. Told me everything that happened.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going on and on. Now I remember why we kicked his ass out the fleet. Still a lazy old bastard, huh? Can't say I'm surprised.
That's not exactly filling me with confidence, Rook, so I'm going to leave it up to you. Is Rokov in, or is he out? Fair enough. Then he's in.
Seriously? You gonna take this Rook's advice?
This Rook just brought back information that might lead us straight to Krix's legacy. So throttle back, Neva. Speaking of which, let me see that data you copied from the Galbank archives. Ah, so the Galbank transport went down over Bannock 4. Bannock. Why does that sound familiar? Neva?
Yeah, keep your panties on. I'm looking it up. And I got it. Bannock 4. Let's see. Damn it. Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. We can't even get a ship near the thing without frying every circuit aboard. Yeah, sure. We'll just wrap your ship in a ton of copper and launch you right in there. That ought to do the trick, right?
Both of you shut up and think for a second. I'm sure Krix hit the same roadblock. All we need to do is figure out how he got around it.
This sounds like a goddamn waste of time to me.
The Rook's right. We tackle one problem at a time. Can we track it, Neva?
That transponder is military grade. We're talking ultra-bit encryption. But before you get that pissy look on your face, I heard that the UC's been working on a ship signal decryption system called a comm spike. We grab that little beauty, and we'll be able to track anything you want.
All right, here is the plan, so shut up and listen. Rook, I want you and Neva to put your heads together and get us that comm spike. I don't care if it's mounted at the top of mast. I want it. In the meantime, I'm going to find out more about this EM-class gas giant problem. And I think I know just who to ask.
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the comm spike with Jazz, and I'll point us in the right direction. Best we can. What are you, 5?
All right, that is enough. We are in arm's reach of Krix's legacy, and I don't have time to deal with this kind of bullshit. Now, both of you, get the hell out of here and get to work.
All right, let's get this over with.
Next time you see Bog, tell him to lighten up. Guy's got a real attitude problem.
Ship services? You need it, I've got it.
Rook.
All right, let's get right to it. Well, look at that. That about does it then. Anyway, here's your cat. All right, Fleet.
Yep, we're locked in. Good.
Captain Rook, hello.
got mess hall.
So I heard there was a bit of excitement.
We told you we'd be keeping tabs on.
Nice work.
If the evidence pans. But for now, what do you have?
Yes, and I heard there were no casualties. Excellent work.
Except for...
Speaking of which, I assume you copied the information from the... Let me see what you got. So the Legacy went down at Bannock 4.
Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. It sounds like you admire that lunatic. He's kept ahead of us by murdering our past informants, so... If you admire someone like that, maybe we picked the wrong person for the job.
That's enough, Lieutenant. Even if Delgado has an immediate solution to the EM problem, there's still the matter of tracing the Legacy's transponder signal. They have information about the comm spike? Damn it.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that device, sir.
No, you shouldn't be familiar with it. It's a highly classified project. It's an advanced signal decryption and tracking device that the UC Navy's been working on for years. How the hell did the Crimson Fleet find out about that?
There must be an information. I'll see what I can find out.
Fine. You keep playing along and go after the comm spike. Lieutenant Toft and I will see what we can find out about. Perfect. Just stick with the plan and we'll see who gets...
This mission is going to require discretion on a number of fronts. It's good to have you back. Excellent. Let me have it, and I'll upload it to our data. Are you kidding me? Dombrowski was already making a 6-figure salary, and yet he couldn't resist starting an embezzlement scheme. It makes me sick. It's gonna be an absolute pleasure to throw his butt in prison. Find anything else? Yeah, you're right. But there's... I'll send this to Mast. That it? So, I'll have the records up. Have any more? Interesting. Which means... Any other fragment? It's amazing that all this... It just goes to show... Anything else? I'll be damned. Everyone thought... Any other fragments? Tisk, tisk. No matter. Next... Any other fragments? Sir Voss? Well, find anything else? All right. Keep up the good work. Let me know if you need anything else.
All right, Jazz. What do you got?
According to the latest, the comm spike is being developed at UC Star Station SY-920. Location undisclosed.
Fantastic. So how do we disclose it?
We could lean on your smuggling contact. Call in that favor. You know who I mean.
Our friend on Jimson. Nice one, Jazz. I'll make the arrangements. All right, Rook. Your connection. If you don't piss her off.
Just remember to...
Really? Well, that's news to me, Rook. But if you two have a working relationship, all the better. Once Juan gets you past the... According to the data we...
Basically... Nave is right.
Oh. SY-9, if you intend... Perfect. Okay. In the meantime...
Oh, okay.
Privileges. And you... We'll talk later.
This is United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. Scan